انه الشيء اللي يضايقك، الشيء اللي يضايقك يعني. هو المخرج عاوز كذا ولا في مشكلة في الفريمز في اللعبة؟ نايت تيرورز عنده تقريبا، ممكن انه احنا نصنفها نايت تيرورز. هذه حالة مرضية، تعتبر حالة مرضية نفسية إلى الناس، خصوصا اللي جايين من الجيش وهذه الأشياء، اللي واجهوا مواقف مخيفة يعني. تلقاه يصحى في الليل كذا مفزوع. بس هذه مش نايت تيرورز. اوكي. What?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
اوكي. Hold up. ما علموني حتى كيف اطلع بالكاميرا، تحس انه دبر حالك الغالي. هو صحيح هذه الاشياء احس انه ما لها داعي. Gunpowder, coil springs, shell casings. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back دوناي، اهلين. اشوفك ساحب على القناة، كنت بكلمك على الانستاقرام بس قلت شكله مشغول. قولوا لي على الصوت اوكي اذا تحس ان الصوت فيه.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
اذا تحس ان الصوت كويس ولا لا. والله جرافيكس صراحة مش بطال، مش بطال. ويلكم ابراهيم. ايش اللي لا؟ شكلك علقت قبل بس انا ما شفت.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
اوف. Take your belongings off my ship first.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
يعني لسه في اغراض ما اخذناها. اوكي. اوكي لو انت طلع لي نفس الكلام اللي طلع لنا دير مستر تشارلز اللي شرحته قبل شوي، انه المشكلة اللي عندك موجودة في المدينة هذه. evidence key collected. بكرة ان شاء الله في جديد يوضح كل شيء ان شاء الله، بالتوفيق. الحمد لله ما جاها داونجريد. لا احس انه من جد صراحة كجرافيكس شكل الشخصية ممتاز صراحة. حتى المكان للحين يعني ليش الاشعار مو شغال؟ بعض الاحيان ما يتأخر. وش فيه اليوتيوب مو حاط صورة اللعبة بالديسكربشن؟ انا حاطها بس ما ادري.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me your Highness. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
نايس سوت. What's the deal with this city؟ يقول لك ايش القصة مع هذه المدينة؟
Reaching
خلينا نختار.
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
اوكي، سأل عن المدينة، قال ايش يعني المدينة مو موجودة اصلا، حتى في خرائط مو موجودة عليها، وهذه السفينة الوحيدة اللي ممكن هي تجيبك هنا. فقال يعني انه فيها مشاكل كثيرة، اهمها هي الفلود اللي هو السيل، فخلينا نسأل الان عن السيل.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
اوكي، فبدأ السيل هذا قبل 6 أشهر. I must say you have a good taste in games, as I saw you played Legend of Zelda before and many other games I like. Thank you, Magico. See, Ahmed doesn't agree with you. اوكي، فبدأ السيل هذا قبل 6 أشهر. يقول لك غرقت المدينة وانقطعت عن باقي الأرض. أتوقع إنه في يعني أو بدت الأمطار، ارتفع مستوى المياه لدرجة إنه قطع الأرض، قطع يعني أو خلاها مثل جزيرة يعني.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where
How can I find
is
Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry,
Throgmorton?
you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
اوكي، هو قال لنا هذا روبرت ثروغمورتون راح يساعدنا في هذه المشكلة، المشكلة اللي عنده المرض يعني. فقال له ما عليك، تقدر يعني تعرف وين ثروغمورتون هذا، ثروغمورتون. فخلينا نشوف what's ثروغمورتون، كيف شكله يعني.
Tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton.
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
اوكي، عالم مفتوح يعني اللعبة. فيها أسئلة كثير.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia. Gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed.
نعم.
No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
نعم.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
اوكي. هذه الماب. اللعبة طلعت عالم مفتوح. اوكي هذا الهوتيل اللي مفروض احنا نروح الحين. اوكمان سيتي بورت. في ايش هنا؟ What is this? اوه المدينة. اوكي مثل فينيس تقريبا. البندقية. Under the keel bar. Oh, hello there.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but
What?
not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed.
شكله غريب.
I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Your features are unusual. خليني أسأله. أقول له شكل وجهك يعني غريب.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
نعم.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins.
قام
My
يهايط
father united with
القبيلة.
a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
أوكي يعني ولده نفس شكله. What
If
happened
I
to your
may
son?
ask, what happened to your son?
إيش اللي صار في
Why
ولد؟
do
لأنه
you
هو جالس يدور ولد
care?
الحين.
What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
لا فاهم إنه أنا أقصد شكله. هو فاهم إنه أنا أقصد شكله. قال يعني إنه يعني قال بوركة العائلة. يعني they have been blessed with these exquisite features. فأكيد يقصد شكله يعني. يعني بوركة العائلة بهذا الشكل. What do you know about the visions? إيش تعرف عن الرؤى اللي أشوفها؟
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
لا
So
ما
they're
يشبه يا
just
محمد.
refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
اوكي. في مجموعة اسمهم الانزماثرز. هذيل اتوقع السيل غطى على مدينتهم وجايين هنا كلاجئين عايشين يعني، وهذا مو عاجب الوضع يعني. يقول هذيل جو اخذوا الشغل من عندنا
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you
شكل
can
شعار
get.
عائلته موزة.
You have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine.
Vera.
I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
ها
Anything else?
في
Clearly,
تعارض في قوله
something
قبل شوي.
suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that
عليكم
borders
السلام.
a
welcome
fence.
محمد.
You'll find it there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
اوكي. اوكي خلينا ندور عن أدلة الحين. اوه الشرطة.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
خليني أخلص كل شيء في البداية.
Choo choo.
تشو تشو ماذا. لازم تظل ضغط اكس عشان ما اعرف ايش اخذت.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay. What?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh my head. What? Who are you? Are you police?
Whoop whoop.
I've already told them everything.
That's the sound of
That's
the
okay.
police.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Okay. أول شيء من أنت.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond.
Will
I'm
Hammond.
a fisherman. We all
صياد.
live here
كلهم
together.
صيادين يقول عايشين مع بعض
Me,
كلهم.
poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so
عليكم السلام.
started
Welcome
fishing.
back جواد.
I was at or starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throckmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself.
اوكي
Please,
كانوا مجموعة عايشين
detective.
هنا.
Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
اوكي كانوا عايشين هنا، لقوا البني آدم.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
لا دقيقة.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
أبغى أشوف شكله. ما أحس شكله طبيعي ولا بس الفكرة إنه فما جاي مدري كيف.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
واحد يشغل لنا أغنية المحقق كونان. المحقق كونان.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
معاك المحقق شركي. نعم. يقول I hope someone find this. هذه وصية شو اسمه ذا ألبرت. كان راح يموت، متوقع انه راح يموت. يقول لك اتمنى انه احد يلقى هذه. اسمي ألبرت ثروغمورتن. اوكي، وهذه هي وصيتي. اريد ان احذركم، لا تذهبوا الى الاعماق تحت اوكمونت. هناك شيء غير مقروء. لم يكن علينا فعل ذلك. كل شيء كان المفروض يظل في الكهف. راحت اللغة العربية. البروفيسور ما أعرف مين، مكتوب إنه ما أقدر أقرأ، unreadable، غير مقروء. أخاف في إيش اللي راح يصير لي. أوكي. It's seen in my brain. يقول لك يعني جالس أو الشيء يعني في إنه الأغنية في راسي مثل هزيم الرعد. dancing on my eyelids. يقول لك يرقص على جفوني كل مرة أحاول أقفل عيوني. الله، جفوني وعيوني، شوف القافية. في شيء غير مقروء. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. يقول لك ان هذه دائما يعني لما يقفل عيونه تبدا الاغنيه في راسه واتوقع يشوف اشياء يعني. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Welcome محمود. Okay. In the end it comes. يقول لك في النهاية تجيك. I must warn everyone. لازم أحذر الكل. لازم أقول لأبوي. غير مقروء. Here he is. What? He's here. Here he is. قريتها بالعكس أنا. He's here. Okay. لقينا وصية ألبرت. حق البغدادي هذا. في شيء أخضر.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
ما أقدر ألبسها. المشكلة برا. أنا أتوقع إنه هذا في شيء بس أنا ما عرفت أفكه. هذا في شيء بس أنا ما عرفت أفكه. أحس كذا. كيف يفكه ما أعرف. لا يا عمي مو كذا. اوه وات.
قناة نغري قناة جبهة نقول
وات. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect through the evidence on the scene, and vision will emerge. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Take this, ape face.
Take this, ape face.
Yeah, run!
يكتشف الغامض والمثير.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
1 هذا أول شيء حصل.
What's happening?
بعدين هذا 2.
Take this, ape face.
بعدين هذا 3.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
هي في واحد جالس يمشي شفتوه؟ Mind Palace.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Mind Palace. لا هذا أول شيء. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous, okay, and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. ألبرت يقول لك نشر نوع من ال psychic influence، التأثير اللي على العقل. اوكي which made everyone nearby، خلاهم يتصرفوا بشكل هستيري. اوكي one fisherman is missing. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them by using my supernatural sense. Okay. 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 اوكي مشى ونحاش هنا وكمل النحشة.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
سؤال، هل اقدر اوقف ارتاح شوي؟ انه احس خويي داخ. يب اقدر اوقف. اوكي ها فيها
There's something in the pocket.
blood-stained note. Lewis, please give me one more week. يقول لي اعطيني اسبوع واحد يا لويس لو سمحت. I know I owe you. انا عارف انه انا مدين لك بفلوس. But I'm underwater like everyone else right now. يقول أنا تحت الموية زي الكل حاليا. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly. يقول لي ما عندي مخزون كافي عشان أشغل البار بشكل كويس. With the fuzz snooping about the port والمشاكل اللي حاصلة في الميناء الآن. أوكي اللي هي هذه إنه مقفلين الميناء. But don't worry، لكن لا تقلق. I have struck a nice deal. يقول لك عقدت صفقة جيدة مع ناس محترمين. Okay. And should have a steady supply channel soon. والمفروض انه يكون عندي يعني مزود ثابت قريبا. Okay. او قناة تزويد ثابتة قريبا. عطني اسبوع واحد بعد وبعطيك كل شيء. يقول لك مع double interest.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Okay. Okay. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee. Okay.
The door won't budge.
Easy. Oh no. اوه وشو هذا؟ دقيقة يا محترم. وشو هذا؟ جلتش. قفل الباب دقيقة ابغى اشوفه. بس لما تطلع تقفل الباب. شكله ولده هذا.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Yep.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Hello? Okay. خلينا نروح نشوف المايند بالاس. Lewis pursued Albert. Okay. Lewis the Innsmouther that killed Albert may be hiding at the bar. Okay. اوكي لويس ممكن موجود في البار الآن. Okay, Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was يعني قتل عنصري بس لأنه هو من ثروغمورتن وهذاك إنزماوذر rather than just drive him off. Okay. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. ويلكم. ليه شكله مثل القرد؟ هم العائلة كذا، حتى أبوه شكله كذا. قبل شوية قابلنا أبوه. حوت صغير. أروح أقول له في البداية ولا نروح للبار نشوف هذاك؟ إيش رأيكم؟ أجل أحس في جلد. بروح بقول له خلاص ما أنا عنده، خليني بروح أقول له. يا الغالي. I have seen some strange creatures around. نسأله أول على الحيوانات المختلفة عشان نحاول نغير جو، لأنه بعدين لو أقول له ممكن إنه ولده مات ممكن ما يجاوبني على هذا السؤال، فخليني أسأل أول على الأسئلة هذه.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Okay. راح نقول الحين.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No. I don't believe it.
ما تصدقني تعال شوف.
No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton.
عظم الله
Hope for a
أجرك.
happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
هذا سؤال. هل احنا متأكدين ان لويس هو اللي قتله؟ لا مش لعبة ار بي جي هذه وان شوت. احس انه احنا لسه مش متأكدين انه لويس هو اللي قتله. يعني احنا بس تبع يعني لحقناهم، ممكن في احد ثاني كان موجود.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough
He has
one.
بعد. نعم.
When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
هذا القرد هذا مصلحتي معاه هو الكل في الكل هنا. فاحنا جايين لهذه المدينة الآن عشان في عنده مشكلة في عنده الشخصية، يعني عنده يحلم أحلام ويشوف رؤى غريبة. فجاي هذا المفروض يعرف الحل أتوقع، أو يعرف إيش يعني.
when he said he raised him strong.
قرد رجل أعمال محترم. نعم.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
أوكي. شوي وحركات.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella?
spare bullet.
I ain't eaten in days.
زين كويس عشان تخفف وزن. اول شيء تجي تسال المحترم اللي
Welcome
يشتغل
to
هنا.
Under the Kill. What do you want?
خلينا ما يصير نفتح الموضوع على طول، لازم تجيبه شوي من
I've
بعيد.
seen some unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
صحيح. يقول لك الافضل انه انت تكون.
Bye.
دقيقة. احس ان اقدر ارفع صوت الشخصيات زيادة. يقول لك الافضل انه انت تكون جبان بس عايش افضل من انك تكون شجاع بس ميت. كلام سليم. هذا يجيبنا الى اللي كنا نقولها. عطنا
I'm
لويس.
looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
لا.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throg. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key.
عليكم السلام welcome
deal with
محمد.
them once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
اوكي طبعا قلت له بخلص كلام من هذا وما راح تكون له مدينة يعني.
What the? Get them! Oh!
نام بس نام. شرب الشعب.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Why do you look like that? هذا سؤال.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Okay. عليكم السلام welcome Fox.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Okay. يعني ما يتذكر شيء.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out I was right.
ليش تكرهوا
I hear
ثروغمورتن؟
there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life
Welcome
harder.
back,
Always
Santa.
conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
اوكي زي ما قلنا هذيل اللاجئين جايين هنا الى هذه المدينة، بس عائلة القرود، خلينا نسميهم هذيل القرود، هذيل سمك، اوكي، لان اسمائهم صعبة. هذيل انزماوثرز وهذيل ثروغمورتن، فقصة طويلة. فهذا يقول الان انه في عائلة هي الوحيدة بس اللي وافقت انهم يضلوا.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
يبغي يرشينا. No.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Okay. اوكي، هو يقول انه ما كان هو نفسه اللي سواها، يعني يعني كأنه في شيء سيطر عليه وسوى هذا الشيء. Okay. Lewis was aware of his actions, of what he was doing during the fight with Albert. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. اوكي، في عندنا خيارين. ايش هو طبعا يقول انه من بعد ما صحى ما يدري، صارت مثل الغمامة على راسه. الشيء اللي يوضح لنا انه هذا انه ممكن انه كلامه صحيح، هو اللي كان عايش معاهم قال نفس الشيء، انه في راسه يعني كأنه في كأنه يعني مثل اللي صاده بلاك اوت يعني انه في فترة في الزمن انت ما تعرف ايش سويت فيها هنا، يعني مش انت المتحكم، يعني لو نقول سكران، يعني مثال كمثال وفي الواقع سكران، مش اغماء. المشكلة الان انه هذيل الانزماوثرز الفيش فيس اللي وجوههم مثل السمكة هذا يكرهوا هذيلي الايبس. بس انا عندي كدليل واضح انه هذاك الاسمر اللي عايش معاهم قال نفس، يعني جته نفس الاعراض. هذا قال نفس الاعراض، انه هو مش متحكم في اللي جالس يسويه. هل تتعاطف معاه ولا لا؟ هنا احس العاطفة راح تأثر في الموضوع، بما انهم لاجئين وهذه الاشياء. هو كان بيرشيني عشان ما اكلم القرد، صحيح من جد. هذه بعد بس هذه تقدر تقول ان هي يعني كشيء، يعني انت تكفى وهذاك مو موافق بعطيك فلوس خلاص. بس انت تبغي تنقذ نفسك في كل الاحوال الان من الخوف. ايه الاختيار صعب صراحة. ايه نادرا ما تجيك العاب كذا يكون فيها الخيار انه انت راح تحط شخصية I don't know. اوكي، ممكن انه انا اكذب عليه الان. يقول لك the murderer is dead، ممكن انه اكذب عليه. اوكي، و the murderer is at the bar، اقول له يعني عنه ولا لا. وهذا غير كذا احنا نحتاجه عشان انه يساعدنا. ما فيها ترجمة اللعبة للأسف، ما اعرف اذا النسخة العربية فيها ولا لا. اذا اكتشف انه انا كذاب بلقمها من جد. لا انا ابغيكم تساعدوني في الخيارات هذه. هو باين انه واصل، صحيح كلامكم. لا انا ابغيكم تساعدوني في الخيارات، ابغيكم هذه اللعبة ابغيكم تساعدوني فيها.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
انا اشوف انه دقيقة، خلينا نكمل. مرحبتين احمد، اهلا.
You've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
اوكي، دقيقة. الحين محمد، انا اشوف انه كان مسيطر عليه، بس الان السكران لو قتل احد هل يعتبر انه كان تحت تأثير وما يحاسب كقاتل مثلا؟ شكرا احمد على الفولو، ثانك يو. معي سؤال، بس انا اطرح سؤال الان، ممكن انه احنا نتناقش فيه بعد. يعني احس انه كذا انا، يعني هو صحيح كان مش مسيطر لكن يحاسب. انا احس كذا، انا عاملت الموقف ككذا الان. trying to find the source of my visions. نحاول نشوف ايش المصدر الرؤى اللي تيجي الشخصية. فخلينا نشوف.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here or guided or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
فين الدليل اللي يأكد كلام السمكة؟ اللي يأكد كلام السمكة انه الشخص، في شخص عايش معاه مكان ما نحاشه، يقول انه صادق نفس الشيء، انه جت فترة مو متأكد ايش اللي حصل، يعني مو يعني فترة كذا من الزمن ضايعة من حياته، كأنه في زي الغمامة غطت على عينه ما يشوف شيء يعني. اوكي، فسألنا الآن عن مصدر فقال ايه في عندنا هستيريا حاصلة، فأنا راح أسأل الآن ايش الرابط بين الهستيريا وبين الرؤى اللي جالسة تحصل.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares.
اوكي، عندهم
Indeed,
نفس
Professor Doe, the expedition leader,
الكوابيس.
complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calming from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
اوكي، هو هذا يقول لك انا اطلقت بعثة تشوف ايش المشاكل الجيولوجية اللي ممكن تكون هي السبب، لكن ليش جيولوجية؟ راح نسأل الآن. وكلامه طبعا قبل شوية ايش الرابط، يقول انه اكثر الناس تجيهم نفس الكوابيس والاحلام هذه، نفس الحلم بالضبط يتكرر. فخلينا نشوف ايش الممكن الاسباب الجيولوجية.
Geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent
above,
men
so
to
below.
find out.
اوكي، فهو في باله قال له ليش جيولوجية؟ جيولوجية يعني شيء في الارض يعني، فهو مستغرب ايش الرابط اللي بين الشيء اللي ممكن يحصل في الارض والجنون اللي حاصل الان والهستيريا. فقال انه الهستيريا وهذه الاشياء ما جت الا مع انغمار المدينة بالموية يعني، فممكن انه السبب يكون تحت الارض، لانه يقول لك يعني اللي موجود تحت ممكن يأثر على اللي فوق. فيقول انه عنده سبب انه يقول يعرف انه ليش الانغمار او السيل هذا شيء غير طبيعي. فانا راح اسأل الان، هل تتوقع انه هو غير طبيعي؟
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
اوكي، اللي حصل يقول انت لانه ما شفته، فلكن هو يقول يعني اللي حصل شيء يخرق قوانين الطبيعة يعني او الواقع او العلم. فخلينا نشوف هل حصل عندهم اي استنتاجات او اكتشافات
Has your
مؤخرا.
expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
ولد ألبرت كان معاهم، يقول ليش هو الوحيد اللي رجع لحاله، وين الباقي؟
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
واو يا محمد، انت المفروض اللي تلعب هذه اللعبة مو انا. تحليل صراحة يقول لك ممكن يقصد الجيولوجية، يعني في نوع من المعادن موجود في الارض، ولما الفيضان حصل المعدن بقى متركز في الموية واثر على النيورونز بتاعة المخ واشارات المخ، لانهم شربوا الموية او تعرضوا للموية. ممكن تحليل صراحة ان اذا يكون هذا موجود في اللعبة لك $20. تقدر ترجع المفروض في البث في اليوتيوب. What? Hello? اوكي حلم اوكي.